Yeah, man, people, welcome back. Welcome back. You don't know Nicardo Media House out here again. What would I call this video? Is it that the Morning Insider? No, I will say this video is the Morning Insider Extra. As I already talked about the Morning Insider about Kaim Dixon and Corey Adai. You understand? A few hours in the sunrise, Charlton Athletic have unveiled, the youngster Kaim Dixon, with a couple year contract, 4-year contract, you understand? And guess what? A few hours later, Mason Greenwood, the story have broke out in the press, in the media about it's on the way for switching his nationality from a UK an English player to a Reggae Boy player. This is a massive news. Not even 1 month into Steve McLaren tenure already, and Mason Greenwood have committed his future. So you will say this is the first piece of business that Steve McLaren have done since he got appointed, since he got unveiled. You would say when he got unveiled, I think it's like probably 2 Thursdays ago, around 2 weeks ago, and the man have done one of the most incredible job. He have recruited probably the most talented youngster over there in England that can play for Jamaica, Mason Greenwood. This is the talent that all Jamaican want to see in the black, green and gold. And guess what? The long wait is finally over. A lot of people did act impatient. A lot of people did act patient themselves, but a lot of people is so anxious. They can't wait. They can't, like, when is Mason Greenwood going to switch? Now is the time. The process is underway. And guess what? It's only going to take a matter of time, for Mason Greenwood to get that call up and to make his debut. But again, this will be a massive news, for Jamaican Football Federation, because every cribbers and corner in England, which part of the people will hear this news, it will be on Talk Sport, it will be on the Sun, it will be on BBC, it will report by Sky Sport. All these people, will report this, in this type of you will say story, and again, England, they have so many papers in that country, so majority of those papers will write this up tomorrow, especially in that early morning. A lot of people will wake up and like, wow, Mason Greenwood is switching from an English player to the Jamaican player, and Jamaica, Federation will get a big write-up in the press, who never really know about the JFF, the Jamaica Football Federation. No, you will have some people that going to know what is Jamaican Football Federation is all about. This is the government body that runs football in Jamaica, just like how you have the English FA. You understand? So with Federation, we get a big write-up, and you have to give them some credit. Sorry, you have to give them some credit. Steve McLaren, the agent, you understand, he have a massive part to play in this recruitment as well. And JFF, there, as I said, you have to give them credit due, to Mr. Prezi, the Gensec, and the big man over there, we are run off things, him name already, you understand, Mr. Ruler Speedman, but guess what, is this one of many to come through the door for the Reggae Boy, Mason Greenwood, going to step foot on Jamaican side? Who will he be again? Who will be next on the agenda to come through that door to say, listen, I'm going to switch my allegiance, I am going to play for Jamaican Football Federation. I'm going home. I'm going back home where the roots is at. Jamaica land we love. And guess what? I know there's many more recruitments going to come as long as Steve McLaren is there. And guess what? I believe in his process. I trust his words, and it's only going to take a matter of time. Then you see a couple more big names, but this is the big fish out of the sea. We can't get anything bigger than this when it comes on to heritage player in England. And again, big up to Steve McLaren. But look, this will bring a lot of controversy. This will bring a lot of controversy. Why I said that? Since, that accusation about him, after the man cleared from all charges, a lot of people, been talking about him in the press, negative way. Look at how when he moved to Getafe, in the capital of Spain, in Madrid, there's a lot of negative press about him. Again, he moved to Marseille, negative press again. I'm going to play a clip, so listen to this clip about, I think I've played it already on one of my videos, but listen to this again. These are the type of stuff that the JFF and Steve McLaren are going to have to deal with as long as Mason Greenwood get called up for the national team.
How would you describe the French reaction to Greenwood? I mean, when he started, or just before he signed, the controversy was quite high already. Even the mayor of Marseille himself was like, "I don't want him in my club. I don't want him in my city. He's got no place here." Marseille still went ahead and signed him. Then he went a bit quieter, and then after his performance at the weekend, everybody's talking about him, of course. So what happened on the pitch at the weekend, and he was outstanding. He's involved in the 5 goals of this team.
So yeah, you heard that, like, these are the things that we have to go deal with as Jamaican, as Reggae Boyz fans. We're going to have to listen to these stuff, yeah. But I mean, we don't really mind people want to talk their mind. Everybody, opinion is valid, but you take it under consideration. I don't think so. You understand? But I mean, look, next year will be the CONCACAF Gold Cup. But before the CONCACAF Gold Cup, you will have something that we call the Nations League. And when it reach March, the Nations League semi-final will take place in America. And I want think, I don't remember where they said. I don't know if it's announced already, if or where the Nations League semi-final play. And guess what? Mason Greenwood in that Reggae Boyz squad to play in the Nations League semi-final, like what Al Grimston have to go through the press conference over there, in I think it's what was it was in Arlington, Texas, and we played, the US in the semi-final and Panama in the third and fourth. These questions will pop up in the press, and I know for sure Steve McLaren will ready for these questions, as he's a very, very experienced man. He know how to handle, he know how to handle, the media press, and know what type of question and how to answer these questions. You understand? So yeah, we're going to have to be prepared for this as well, and then you'll have the World Cup, which it's going to stage, and then the Gold Cup, it's according to news report, it's going to be, a expand Gold Cup where you're going to have different foreign countries from different continents that are going to come in the Gold Cup. So it will be a bigger Gold Cup. It will be something similar to the Copa America that they invite CONCACAF teams. So yeah, a lot of media going to be around Mason Greenwood as well, and a lot of accusation of what happened, in the past going to keep coming up in the press. So it's going to be frustrated, because you're going to look, it's been a couple of years now since you have cleared off all charges and things like that. Steve McLaren and whoever's going to do the press conference going to have to deal with it, which other player, and I hope they can really shadow him and make sure they do the right process and try to just keep him out of the media spotlight, not like going to do press conference and stuff. Like, if he feel comfortable to do it, fine, you understand, but try to keep him away from the American. They have their own system already, and then back home you're going to have people that are going to have a lot to say. You understand? You're going to have that cancer culture in Jamaica, and people are already talking about stuff like that already. And guess what? If we make it to the World Cup, then it's going to be a Abalalu again. It's going to be another type of criticism, another type of media, where the world will be open up to ask Steve McLaren and which other player and the Jamaican Football Federation questions around Mason Greenwood. So things like that we're going to have to do. But look, this player, will only make our squad stronger. He will improve us massively, especially that starting lineup, especially what he can bring to that starting lineup. You saw it at Marseille in one game, what type of player he is. Yeah, he's an unpredictable player. He can kick the ball with his left, can kick the ball with his right. You understand? So he will improve players around him, and players will improve just because you have a Mason Greenwood around. The quality and the presence of this player will improve everybody. And I hope the federation, this is something that is a change, is really coming up in terms of how they deal with players, how they deal with preparation. You're going to have player like Mason Greenwood in the camp, yeah? And after that, you're going to have different players, different high caliber players that are going to follow his footsteps and come over here, come at 876 Jamaica and want to represent us as well. So, it's going to be very competent, rather than incompetent. Yeah, let's be more professional as an organization. Let's be more organized as how we prepare our football, because you're going to have these big professional lads that's going to come over here and, they just cannot deal with the unprofessionalism. And Mason Greenwood, this will open up Leon Bailey's eyes, like, yes, Mason Greenwood is actually switching his allegiance, and he will want to come back. He'd have more quality, he'd have more help. You understand? So this will just attract more eyes around the world with heritage players that want to come and play for us. So, I hope this is a step in the right direction in terms of our football. Hope Steve McLaren can really, really build on something that Al Grimston have left, and hope he can find that system and find that tuning balance of trying to get the best out of each and every individual that's going to represent us on the pitch. You understand? Find that system, find that mojo. Let us play some positive football. Like when you really look at it, you have a Mikel Antonio with his presence, his physical presence. Yes, he's on that declining. But when you look at it, he still can provide such quality in CONCACAF region. Demari Gray, Bobby Reed, Leon, you understand? Omari Hutchinson, another player that look with a Greenwood coming in. What does this spell for Omari Hutchinson? You see the program and like, whoa, I need to commit 100% now. You understand? So when you look at all these players, these attacking players, there's no need to play negative football. We need positive football. You understand? So again, big move, big story. Again, this is a feel good Friday / breaking news. Kyan Dixon earlier, now the Mason Greenwood story. So I'm just hoping everything can really transition into the right way, and hopefully everything really work out. Do I have anything else really to talk about? But it will impact, this will impact the country and the sports, the football people them in our country. This will impact them massively, and news will be spreading around. Even people who don't really know about Mason Greenwood will start to hear about Mason Greenwood. And I know for sure those Adidas jerseys that they're going to print up for Mason Greenwood, those jerseys will be flying off the shelf once they touch the online in orders. You understand? So once those jerseys get online, people are going to be ordering them as soon as them drop. You understand? So this will only be more sales for Jamaican Football Federation, more money for Adidas, and it will build our partnership going forward. And let's see what's going to happen. But the cancer culture will be out, but it is how us as the people and how the organization, body, the administration, and the coach going to deal with this process in the future. Again, it's a big accusation, a lot of things. But again, people must remember this. The man is cleared from all charges. The man girlfriend have forgive him. You understand? The family is okay. They have a young family together. Let's move on. Look what happened. Even in the past, Gerald Neal that used to play for Arnett Garden. Jack Ure. You understand? Look at even Vybz Kartel recently just got freed, from his murder charges. Yeah, he's not guilty. You don't have to free him up. So Kartel is a free man. You understand? Mason Greenwood is a free man. He's cleared from all charges. So you can't say, he is the R guy, he is a jailer. He need to go back to the workhouse. You understand? But big up on yourself, Jamaican Football Federation, and big up on yourself, the JFF, the organization for this, the organization body for Jamaican football. Really appreciate this, and thank you guys for doing such a good work. Thank you guys for bringing Steve McLaren on board, because this man will bring some big face through the door of that Jamaica. Not just through the door of the JFF, but through the door at the airport at Mobile and Kingston. Hopefully, we can see some big top names like, the Ramsey, the Gibbs, those players. And hopefully Omar Hutchinson can really commit his future 100% now. But yeah, people, bless upon yourself. This is the Morning Insider Extra. Salute.